So we might still have to use a lock washer anyway, not a washer. So we still, and I don't think we have black lock washers. So let me go lefty loosey. There we go. A little bit hard. I think I kind of pressured the lock washer to keep in position there. Alright, so here we go. We'll even rob his lock washer in here. Okay, they're the same 1.25 inch thread. That's what these are generally. Okay, there we go. Look at that. So look how much more nicer that is. I mean, it just blends right in. I don't know why they did all this nice craftsmanship and yet they can't color code and match the bolts to ours. It's like they go cheap all of a sudden. They just give us the standard. You know, this still looks pretty nice though. It looks like a chrome color. You know, it's actually nicer than these guys here. Like these are my original silver ones, right? This is the one that came from the handlebar. I mean the mirrors. See that? See how much more, well, it has its pros and cons. See, it has a little bit more chromeness to this one compared to the one I have here. But anyway, let's see if actually this dries. Because if it doesn't even dry, there's no point. But if it does dry, we're keeping them in here. And I think, wait, let's even see, we didn't even measure the length of this guy versus this guy, right? Whoo, we are in luck. Look at that. He's about dead on the same. Maybe a slight, maybe half a millimeter really. You can't even tell difference-wise. You flushed him. Its head's a little bit bigger, but that's okay. It's not about the head because you had the lock washer anyway. It's all about the length. All right, so let's see if this one, let's go and see if this one goes in. And let's get our little twirl there. Oh yeah, it's going in. It's a match. It's a perfect match. There we go. Oh yeah. Look at that. Beautiful, right? It's black. There's no store chrome sticking out. Here, I'll just open the other one so you guys can see them. See if it's still pretty loose. Okay, well, see how more stealth look that is. I mean, unless you love a little bit bling chrome in you, but I kind of like it, you know, kind of blend in a little bit better. You know, the black has some definition of color too. It's not just like black. So I don't know. I mean, if I had a choice, I would go with solid black. It's just matching more. So we're gonna color coordinate this guy. We're gonna give him a black one, the last one here. Hopefully this guy's the same bolt. I didn't really take a good eyeball look, but if he matches the same height and same thickness, more than likely he's the same deal. It feels nice in your hand too. It's like a really nice feel, you know, just like my Gibby case. I think everything with a price tag always has a nice feel, right? You get what you pay for, they say. So here we go. Let's get that out of the way. All right, so we're gonna rob his lock washer. These guys are two of the same bolt. Okay. Yeah, it feels like it's going into. Yep, it's digging in. Oh, I forgot to measure it actually again. Always too quick to put things in there and forget to do what I was going to say I was going to do. Okay, there we go. See that? They're about almost the same height. Again, it's exactly the same as the other one. Just slightly a little bit shorter by probably a millimeter. But functions are actually the same. A millimeter isn't going to, you know, throw off the integrity of this. So it's probably got enough thread here to dig it in, so it's just going to be fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and view this guy here. Look at that. And then this thing right here, it turns on very sturdy. It's like, I hate those other ones that had the little two Phillips here. You have to screw it, tighten it, which I luckily didn't have it on this guy either though. But you know what I mean? He's just a ball barrier. You can see the difference here between the quality of this ball barrier versus this one. Not only that, there's so many tilting mechanism. Oh wow. Alright, so we're curvaturating it up. We're making a, I guess, sort of, or what do we agree on? We're going this way, right? So this is going to be our, I can't even remember now. Should we go swerving up like this? Or should we crisscross them and go like this? Because either way we can manipulate the base. I don't know, this is more level to you? Or should we go like this? I mean, this, either way, it looks pretty damn cool. I think we'll just stick with, we'll have to flip it this way because we're coming forward. So it'll be like this way now. Yeah, I think this will be fine. It's arching up a little bit like this. You might want to give it arch up anyway, like anything aggressive, eyebrow or whatever. So it's kind of swerving itself up. Wait, we can't, can we? This should be behind this, right? And this should be, oh no. This is right. I don't think this goes any other way. So yeah, this has to go like this. So it's the arching of the eyebrow, like right there. Now people can argue and say, oh, they gave me two of the same sets. Not really, you know what I mean? You have to really understand that you have to arch it. I think that's how it works. Okay, so this doesn't have adapter, this has adapter. Wait, I think we were messing ourselves up here. I think we were deciding to go, look at that, you can, it's kind of grinding a little bit, so you gotta be careful. But yeah, tighten a little bit. I think what's doing is the Loctite. I mean, not the Loctite, the thread locker. So we're deciding to have it sort of curvature. I don't know which way I feel better. Let's see. If it comes like this way, see how I hold it. Feel like it's more controlled, like it's lifting. You know, it's like swerve like this, like lifting. Or do you want it like, or do you want to use it this way where it's swerving this way? See which one feels better, have more control. Or like this guy here. I think this way. This is probably the best. And again, this is facing this way too. Okay, so let's go and tighten this guy down now, because we don't want to keep on stripping him here. And then you can angle him at a certain spot. There you go, he's locked in. Alright, so let's go and bolt this guy on. Well, we'll just screw him on like this right here. We can find out for ourselves. In fact, we could screw the adapter first, right? Then we can screw this guy on. So let me see if I can get the adapter on there first. Okay, so the adapter's on there. Okay, now we can go ahead and put this guy on here. We're gonna swerve him on. Swerve him on, huh? It's gonna be hard to do it this way now because I got imbalance of everything here. I think righty-tighty, right? It's not reverse thread or anything. Just gotta get a few thread in them. Then he should go on. It's probably harder. Let's take his adapter off and then we can, I guess we can press him when we actually get near it. So it's easier that way. That way I have a little bit more control. Okay, we'll leave this guy for a second. Alright, so let's go ahead and put his adapter on first. So there's the teeth. Look like a bunch of spines. I think we might have even trimmed it a little bit already. There we go. Much easier, right? And then we can adjust how tight these guys are eventually. Alright, let's just say this is tight already, right? Okay, let's go and get the socket for him. Okay, we're going to put this guy on. Am I in the right? Oh. Gotta figure out which direction I'm at. No, he's not going to look beautiful yet because I haven't got him rearranged correctly yet. Okay, tighten him down. Let the teeth bite itself. There it goes. There we go. That's what he'll sort of look like, you could say, on the mirror. And unfortunately, we could kind of bended him. Maybe I can still bend him like right now. I want to clear this bar though. Alright, so he's not letting me clear the bar, but hopefully we can get an idea like this. How about that? Sort of fake it right here. So this is how it will come in. See how it's stiff there? Oh man, I can already tell. Well, not really. It looks like they're the same mirror dimension. Actually, it might be even a little smaller area. But the idea is this guy will allow you to pivot more. Call that pivot area. That's capable of. So let me go and see if I can tighten this at least down. That way he'll stay upright. There we go. One more notch, huh? There we go. So there we go. This will be his setup. A deal there. Let's see how it looks like from the rear. I mean from the front. I think the curvature does make it look a little bit more better and aggressive. This thing definitely is a little bit longer than your standard one there. So I really think it's really cool. Alright, so awesome. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Unfortunately, clean this mess up here. But I just want to show you some new stuff we're doing and some planned stuff that we have to replace out. So I'll get started on checking out the brake lines and everything like that. I'm going to have to hit a few people up and ask them what's the deal with the decompression tubes here. Why does it, if an engine's that much high compression, how come it comes out so much like that? It's just beyond me. So that's why you guys probably think I overflow my engine with oil, motor oil, but nope, it's the same 750 milliliter plus a little bit, 4 ounces of motor oil gas, but it shouldn't come out like all of it out like that. It's just pouring out. So that's just insane. Maybe the oil pump is doing such a great job or something. It's high flow oil pump, but we definitely still gotta see what else. It makes maybe a strong compression engine, but that is beyond me. Awesome. Michael, NCY store. Hope you guys like it so far. And we're going to get ready to tear this down to install our brake line. And hopefully everything goes working as planned. Thanks, bye. David, check this out. See, right now it's already been flooded in there, ready, poured a lot out already. I think maybe a good, probably 100 milliliters just came out of it. So you can see where it's resting right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to turn on the scooter and see how long it takes for it to actually come up. Well, this switch is actually not working. This is the one. Okay, so I'm going to hit the, sort of have the kill switch turn on, hold the brake lever, and push the button here. 1, 2, 3. I'll turn on the keys first. I got too excited there. Hold down the brake lever. Try to do it one hand, hold the camera. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's go and see before it actually kicks over. See, there's the engine oil. Look at that, it's climbing. We're gonna go up. Maybe it's a lot of oil, I don't know. So far it's stabilizing now. I don't have a throttle to grab it yet, so I'll have to use maybe my puller here. Oh, it's stuck on there. Then go back to rest. And when I rave it, alright, the engine oil looks like it's going away, guys. So I guess it's okay. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this video shot. But it looks like it's climbing up again. Look at that. There it goes. It's climbing. It's climbing. Look at that guy. It's like a snake. Okay. Now before he climbs all the way to his midpoint, I'm going to kill the switch. Hit the kill switch button here. Oh, by the way, let's test to see our light works now. Let's see here. Look at that. Our light works now. So we'll hit the on button, off button. Okay. Let me go and do this. See? Oh, there we go. High beam, low beam. So I guess the switch did took some time to cut off. So I guess it's working now, the switch, so it shouldn't be no problem there. So I guess that was it. Oh, is he climbing all the way yet? Oh no, he's still over there. I'm glad we tied him almost like a candy cane, like a vertical S. Really like a candy cane. So he's still good. He's like right here, you guys. He's not going anywhere. Well, he's making his way. Look like he's dripping down. Okay, he's going back down. Surprisingly, he's receding. But he's just a lot of compression. I'm not sure how he's going to really react. But that's good to know, though. I mean, we must have abundance of motor oil. Now I'm hearing the back here. I'm not seeing any white smoke, so we're not running lean. That's a good sign. So I guess whatever dropped off might be his final phase. Maybe he won't be burping like this anymore. Who knows? We'll monitor him. So let me wipe this out before my sister sees anything. We might have to do a little spraying as well. But this rag is definitely toast. So he's still okay. Woo! I know this is hot. The muffler is okay. The carbon fiber is okay. This part is extremely hot, probably. Yeah, oh, it's getting there. I can feel it right away. It only takes half a second. You can start to feel a little bit of the burnt. So, just a mess. But he's okay. I'm not sure why that wiring harness didn't work earlier. Maybe it needed a little bit more power to it or something. The horn, it's working. So I guess you can't really, well, you can't turn it off either. So this is it. So when you want to go high beam, you can go high beam like that. So there we go. All right. What, the engine's been running for how long now? Okay, so far he's stabilizing. So I guess we've been recording for the last 4 minutes now. Just continuing on. I was just about to send a quick 30-second video to David, Tata expert there. I think we're good in hands now. He said he doesn't even use them himself, the decompression tube. For one reason, it does always spurt out for a high compression engine like ours. So I guess it's normal, but let's see. I mean, hopefully we can handle it. I don't mind it hanging out like that far, but I didn't realize it can really do some serious, you know, over the top kind of deal, you know. So this is good. We're letting it warm up a little bit more because we wanted to charge our battery because it hasn't been charged for the last while. So all right, now it's at 13.4 now. We're back up in the game. Our battery's at full. Our gas is almost depleted. It's not like we have that much gas left. I'm not even sure if it's safe to open this while we're having the engine on. But probably so, probably not. Who knows? I'm always learning something, right? That's fine. I can almost see the bottom though. I definitely want to be careful. See there a little bit at the bottom? If I can lighten up. See there? So I guess it's okay. Has a little ventilation. Yeah, I guess the decompression there just bursted out. So maybe it's not even that much oil left in there. Who knows? Maybe that's why it's hanging out there. It's a little bit of oil left. But man, that sure came out a lot, huh? So I guess we're okay now. We'll rest assured. I was taking the scooter off. I'm putting some tape on it right now because I want to protect it. Now in order to get this guy off, I gotta get this Allen screw off. So let me go ahead and finish what I was doing. I was just preparing to set everything up. Don't want to get him in the mess right now. It's gonna be fun. I mean, it's gonna be a learning curve. I gotta monitor that guy. I want to make sure. But if you guys start seeing him come up this far, let me know. So luckily we looped it quite a bit. So he got crazy ways to go up. If he was even more horizontally, it would have been an easy kill. So we're at 13.4 volts still. It looked like it's stabilizing there, which is fine there. You can see 13.5. All right, so let's go and get this guy out here. Doesn't need to hang out here. Unbolt him. Lefty loosey, right? I think he's kind of retightening himself interlockingly. All right, still not climbing, which is a good sign. Okay, we'll leave it staying on because I really want to monitor it. See where it goes. Let me put the socket in here, drive it. All right. Now I'm so occupied trying to take this off. I'm afraid that that tube will all of a sudden sporadical. So it's been 5 minutes already. He still looks like he's stabilizing where the label is. So I don't think he's going anywhere. He's still right there, just a little bit near that label. So I think we're okay there. Okay, let me back this guy out a little bit. Lefty loosey. Don't want to drop him, that's for sure. Alright, I'll hold him. Okay. Batteries barely, I mean, everything seems to be reading okay. It's quiet. Engine's purring. Freaked me out though. I didn't have to use my manual start because I guess it's not that cold. So that's a good thing. Alright. Shouldn't be that hard to take this guy off. Been working on him for a while now. Okay. There we go. Guess you have to put him last because this thing here doesn't allow you to turn, or somewhat doesn't allow you to turn all the way completely off. All right, so he's off now. We can leave this guy on and put him off way. We'll put him away because we need to really troubleshoot. Okay, so the headlight takes a little bit of time, but the other one works really quick. The switch. So we'll see. Let's see how it goes. So that's really high. That's low. You can see here a little bit from the side. High, low, high. Kind of hard to see, right? So far he's still okay. Doesn't look like he's climbing anymore. It's just like he's staying there in that area. And our belt's running pretty smoothly. We can put this guy back here. Let's take the carpet over. I didn't tap any more oil either, by the way. This is it, same oil. Alright, so here we go. Low beam, high beam, or just driving light, and then here are the high beam here. So yeah, it works okay. I mean, switch is there. Signal, honk. So that's good there. Our guy's still fluctuating between 13.5 13.4. The more you rave it up, of course, the engine goes higher. So we can semi. I'm gonna pull this because my throttle's not on. Or I can do it from here. It doesn't really matter. Over here is like a little harder, but we'll do it here. There you go, see that? See that when I pull my throttle? See, it jumps up first. 13.7, 13.9. Okay, let's see, now he's climbing up a little bit now. Oh, look at him, he's making his way upper. Now he's almost beyond the covers now. He's like a little creepy. A little creepy there. Yeah, we'll monitor him for a little bit. Our Gibby lights, everything lights up, working fine. I mean, everything's gonna be superb once we fix this stupid, you know, issue with the. See, it doesn't. I think what it is the pressure from the brake. So let me go and put a cloth back in him. It's unfortunate though. That's just the way it is. We'll use these guys to clean up a little bit. My sister's gonna kill me. There we go. Let me go and get a clean towel here. Let me check out the signal. So it's fluctuating 13.5, 13.4. Get the signal off. All right. roaches around like a little baby. All right, we've been recording for 12 minutes now. I think it should be good. In 12 minutes, look at that, he's coming up. He's coming all the way to the tie strap almost. There he is, he's creeping. Really creeping. Oh boy, I'm not sure this battery's a good idea to lay him in such a hot area. Yeah, this is not that bad. This is not that bad. Again, that little plastic is what's causing the spacing. So the battery's cool to the touch. The lithium battery, they're no problem. The valve cover might be hot by now. Actually, he's pretty, oh yeah, he's hot. He's hot. I was gonna say he's pretty warm for a second there. Let's check out the starter motor. Now that's actually not bad. It's actually, look, see, I can put my hand on there for a while. It's actually pretty room temperature, or even a little cooler actually, surprisingly. The crankcase here should be warm, right? Okay, that's just like warm. That's not warm at all actually, it's like room temperature. Like lukewarm if anything. This is cold, very cold. This is fine. Hear that combustion. All the fumes are coming out nicely. Look at that, now he's receding back again. So he's playing around with us. There he is, he's climbing up slowly, and he's dropping back down slowly. So he's not like he's... And we're already about 13 minutes recording already. I can almost put him here, you guys can see him. Let me just keep him here for a little bit. That way you guys can help me monitor him real quick. Changes on us or anything like that while I'm cleaning. That way you guys can get an idea of what's going on with him. Kind of get an idea. Alright, well I'm going to clean around. You guys can just keep an eye out on him. There he's dropping back down on his own. No oil. Why did I do that? I should have done that last after I picked up all my tools. It seems like he's pretty much stationed there, so we already kept the engine running for a good 15 minutes already now, 16 actually. So I think we're going to leave it at that. I'm going to get started cleaning back up, getting everything prepared to be prepped up, ready to pretty much replace our hose line. But I'm going to do a little bit more, I guess what you call that, methodically, because we have to also prepare to remove our fork. Also, by the way, I bought some new ones of these guys too. You remember this one here I didn't have? Let's check him out. I'm going to keep the engine running while we're doing all this. Don't worry, look, he's receding. First he was way up there, right? Now he's dropping back down. So I guess the decompression tube does work when it wants to. I think it's working pretty damn good. You know, it rises, it falls. That's just the way things are, right? Anyway, they sell them at Lowe's. I didn't realize it. Let's see what else I got here. Oh, I got some connector tubes here. I mean connector wires, jump our wires, because we're gonna do a lot of troubleshooting and see where the heck it is. Now, speaking of where the heck it is, here we go. These are it right here. See that? I didn't realize they sell them there. So let's go ahead and get started. Our running light's still on, which is excellent. See how warm it is. Nah, it's not that hot. These are the LED one. I didn't put the fan one on there. All right, let's go and take this guy out. And let's see here if we can actually use this or not. Whew. Now, the battery's rising on the bar, so I don't have to worry about it being in the hot valve cover or anything, or melting my Charade plastic. There we go. See that? That's the idea of helping you put this guy here on there, because it just helps reinforce the vibration from shaking this thing loose, right? But anyway, we found a little bit better, smaller replacement. So I'm not sure smaller is better, but let's find out what the smaller ones do compare, because these guys are much smaller, but they're more depth too, by the way. So let's see if they even work well or not. They might not. Who knows? Let's go and poke this guy out. Give him an open. A little open somewhere. Open here, probably be easier. In fact, I should use a razor blade, cut it a little bit more cleaner, will ya? Alright, oh, look at him, he's going again. But he's not going all the way up though. He looks like he's just flirting right there in that air intake line. I call it the air intake line because it's right next to the air filter. He's not going past the air filter or whatever. He's in that little 85 position. Okay, let me go ahead and open this guy with the razor. Or we had a razor cutter here somewhere. There he is. Battery's at 13.7, which is always good. So far, all right. Okay, so our engine's been running idling for about 20 minutes now, and we can actually tune this little. Did my throttle just vibrate off? See that? This came right off. Oh boy. Okay, so these guys are a little shinier, but they're more bulkier. Let's see how they look. Maybe it ain't a bad thing for it to be that way. I know I got the little silicone on there. Give a little push in there first. This might work better. Maybe. Only thing about it, or maybe they're supposed to, I don't know. Actually, they look kind of retarded. We're better off with these flatter ones. So if I can find one that's a little flatter, I'll definitely go for it. But yeah, these guys look a little bit more bulkier than all the rest. So let's take that back off. We were better off with this washer looking. It might be a better for, you know, engine dress up a different way. All right, the fumes are getting to me now. The exhaust is in a closed area. Yeah, he's not making back up though. Excuse me. But when we first started, man, he sure spurred out like nothing, right? So maybe he's relieved of all his burp already. Maybe all his gas came out already. Get this the other way. was that way. You can see by the old silicone left. Well, anyway, we're gonna take all this probably off. Hopefully not. I'd rather not touch this side really, but I don't want to put any stress on the plastic, so I might have to. I mean, we'll have to sacrifice our nice clean, you know what I mean, our super glue. I don't think we'll ever get it that way again, but that's just the way it is. Let's see here. There we go. Look at that, he blends in more than the other guy did, right? More than this kind of sore thumb looking. Then, even though it looks nice, it didn't fit right. Either the screws wasn't right tight for it, or just the whole idea of it. So these guys aren't going to do us any good. Let's put this guy back. So yeah, there we go. All right, we'll turn off the engine now. I think that's about right. It's been on for 20 minutes already. Oh, I think that's its highest point. But look, you can see him dripping down. Like he gets shy or something, goes back down. All right, we'll give it the monitor a little bit more while we do a little cleanup. You don't want to be sitting here in the back of your exhaust for too long. You're going to start getting lightheaded. It's not good for you. A lot of carbon dioxide poison right there. But we need to actually get our mirrors back in here. All right. Where's our mirror, by the way? Where's the mirror? We got one set here. Where's the other one? We're getting it out to prepare it soon. But the minute oh, look. Everything, all I gotta do is keep checking my pocket, right? All right, here we go. All I gotta do is keep checking my pocket. All right, so we'll look at that. See, nothing stains this thing. Like really nicely quality built. It's just like our strut bar. You saw the cheap version and you saw the $60 version here. Definitely, and then same look at the Gibby. Just the way things are built, you know, the material and craftsmanship that goes into these things. You can't really tell by the picture. You can almost, once you get in your hands, you can start feeling how much quality and precision went into it. You know, they have washers for everything. So I'm really happy with this purchase. It's a little bit pricier than your generic GY6 one. But stuff like this, like mirror for safety and everything else, I think is just critical. You don't want to go cheap on it, especially glare. If, I mean, life and death situation, and you didn't have your glasses with you, since these are blue tinted, it's going to help a little bit prevent that glare cause, which I covered up already to protect it because we're not using it right now. I would encourage you to spin this freely yet until you actually drive it. You know, I would rather drive it down and lock it securely first. There we go. Okay, so it's been about 25 minutes already. Oh man, look, it's going up. I think that's the highest one he ever went up. Look, he's almost like right there, but he's still got ways to go, right? Oh wait, he dropped back down. Look at it, he's rising up. Look at it, he's rising up pretty quickly too. We'll monitor him when we're driving it and see if he's a no-go. So far he's okay. I mean, he looks like he's putting out a good, I mean, all this tube right here is quite a bit. He's almost taking out like 200 milliliters easily. This is 200 milliliters, by the way, probably right here. So if he takes out any more, like what he did here, this, I think at least 100 milliliters spilled out of him. So let's see our battery now. Yep, the battery's at 13.8, which is good. 13.8. There's our battery level. It's past the 12 mark now, which I don't rely on this guy, you can tell. And the fuel's okay, it's idling. Alright. Alright, we're almost going to put him away. About 25 minutes into this. Look at that, he's going way up there now. We'll monitor him, see if he passes this bar right here. Here's our safety bar. If he passes it, look at, he's going up with that. Now he's going back down. He's going up and he's going back down. He's like dancing right there. We'll just let him dance. That's why they call it decompression. Allow any extra compression to escape, ventilate through the oil. guys here. In fact, I feel so bad that they're not even in the bubble wrap. So let me go and get the bubble wrap. These bubble wrap did an amazing job. I put our old ones in here because I don't, you know, we plan not to use them for a while. They're just back up. But I think I could probably squeeze this guy back out of it. We need at least one bubble wrap. Okay, there we go. Just temporarily, right? We'll curve this guy around. Oh, there he goes. He's already passed the little safety mark. Past the safety mark, but I don't see him too much on doing this end yet. But he is past the safety bar though. Yeah, if he's past the safety bar, you can probably watch him dwindle down back. I'll leave him right here. See a little shiny coat of his. What a tripod, look at that. Useless, right? Cheap stuff. After quite a bit of here and there usage, it already destroyed the stuff. Yeah, there you go. Looks like he's trying to make it over. But he's not. It's not going anywhere. I think that's almost like 250 milliliters, perhaps. Wrap this guy here. So it's almost 30 minutes now. 50 more seconds, it'll be a full 30 minutes since we have the engine cranked on. Or give it another half a minute because I did speak before I actually started the scooter. So another minute right now will be officially 30 minutes since we have the engine stayed on. There you go, look. Coming back down. Get a good height there where most likely we shouldn't spread out much. Okay, now you see our crankcase ventilation. See there, a little mist of crankcase ventilation going on. Gotta make sure anything else is out of the way. This bar should be hot. No, it shouldn't be. Good. The battery's sitting on top of it. Excellent. See the crankcase ventilation there. It's making its way here. And normally it spats here, but I put a little tie strap to it. So you can see this whole mechanism here. And now you also have the fume line, fuel, ventilation. Now it's feeding into this guy here. You can see a little bit of crankcase ventilation coming through here. See that? So it's being filtered here and fed back into our air filter if our air filter did anything for us. See that? Our air filter is like a suction. A little bit light vacuum, you can't really feel it, but it blows a little bit inward. It's sucking the air. So it sucks the fumes that are hovering around it. Right there, you can see how it's fogging up over here too as well. So you see that? That's the crankcase ventilation. Fuel coming into it. It's mixing in. Oh, look at this. Now I can turn my idle mixture screw now. Raise the needle up or lower. Turn it by hand, I think. I'm in left in it. I go left. That's almost dying, see? See, that's almost dying. Crank it up a little bit more. Raise the needle up by counterclockwise. So I'm doing is turning that needle right there. We've been having it on for more than 30 minutes now. Just a little bit over 30 minutes. See more fuel? See the fuel bubble? This guy right here.
rich. See that? Different sound in the scooter. Now I'm going back down counterclockwise. See all that little vibration there? That's why you have blue Loctite. If it wasn't there, most of your stuff will fall off. Look at that. As I'm doing this, look at the engine oil. It went back down. Now it's climbing back up again. See that? Like crazy. So here we go again. I'm gonna enrichen it. As I'm enriching it, you can see the motor oil going down more. That's enriching it. Sounds different too, doesn't it? See a little mist coming from the crankcase ventilation. This is still clear. Normally if there's a amount of fuel, excessive compression, you'll start seeing fuel drip down in here, which is fine. It's gonna feed a little bit into our K&N filter, which is fine too. K&N filters may tolerate some fuel debris or fumes. Okay, you can see there, he's stabilizing. It's going all the way down. There you go. How low can you go? So he's not going all the way down. There you go. Look at that. He's taking a little bit more dip. In fact, you'll watch him. Watch him as I tune it. Or you can hear the engine also. The exhaust is right here. So I'm going to go start tuning him. And you guys can see. The more the oil goes down. Or opposite now. Right now is a good time to tune it. So I'm not messing with the idle enricher screw. That's actually what we had at a full turn and a half or a full turn and a quarter. So I'm just mixing with the mixture screw. Just the idle screw, sorry. Not the mixture screw. Not the idle mixture screw I'm dealing with. That's the one you have to get a flat head to it. I'm just dealing with the one you can actually do with your hand. Okay, now I'm leaning it. A little bit too lean, right? Almost dying. And now you see how if I'm leaning it too much, the oil looks like it's coming back up. So now if I'm enriching it, you'll see the oil probably drop back down. I just want to hear it like a constant, not like rating, but a constant engine. This is sort of radiant too much. This is calming down, but you don't want to calm down where it goes puff 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 while it's dying either. See, that's going puff puff puff, it's dying. I'm enriching it. tune it, you gotta wait for it almost like 5 seconds or so. You gotta tune it, wait for it. My hands are actually out of engine now. But I just want to show you how the decompression tube goes out. Okay, so let's check it out now. Probably the most steel engines I ever get for you guys. Okay, what I'm gonna do here is well, for one thing, let's see here. Oh yeah, see how things are hot or not. Okay, here we go. You remember last time the starter motor was pretty, warm when I first touched this area here. So it's getting warm. Yeah, it's getting warm. Yeah, it's really warm. I can probably put my. Now let's check out the starter motor. Oh yeah, starter motor is warm now. It's cooking. Definitely cooking. Now this one right here, surprisingly, is not that warm. Yeah. So this is starter motor is getting warm. Let's see this bolt here. I'm trying to feel all the areas of my scooter. No, this is that cold to the touch. Cold to the touch. When you get to this part, it's fine. The same thing with the CVT cover. Gotta be careful when kids around. When you have an open CVT cover, first thing they do is like they do what you're doing. They think it's safe, which I wouldn't recommend doing in front of them. Then they'll start doing it, not thinking. Then you have bad things happen. All right, so here we go. We're good. See, this is why I've been adjusting right here. See how all that little crankcase ventilation. I think this is about right. You see where engine's not that crazy, but still vibrate quite a bit. See, this is rich. This is like rev, and you don't want to rev like that. You want it to be able to drop down to idle and comfortably. You can see the variator spinning. See the 1500 RPM? All right, so, oh wow, this guy's climbing now. Look, he's all the way over there now. He's almost, well, he's up there. He's almost at the turning point. So we are playing with it. He's almost at the turning point. Alright, so there goes my sister. Oh, she hasn't noticed yet. Wait till she notices it. She'll find out. How was school today? Huh? Okay. You want to get where the bike is not shaking too much either, so it feels like it's still kind of shaky. It's definitely not smooth if you like it, but this is probably the longest I ever had the engine running. Let's see what the battery's charging like. Oh, 14.7 volts. It took it quite a bit though. Look at our little reader there. It's between 16 and 12, so I guess it's almost accurate. But this one's definitely accurate. It's like taking your probe to your battery directly. 14.7. It's right on the money. I'm actually leaning it a little bit. Feels still like it's like grasping for. I'll do a wipe down. You can see here back at the swing arm, there's a little white dirt there. You notice that right now. I'm gonna have to wipe that down from behind when the engine cools down, of course, because that's such near the exhaust. I don't want to scar my hands. Okay, I'm riching it back. I know this is pretty boring to watch the tuning phase. You're almost listening and feeling. That's what you're doing. Especially if you don't have those wideband, air fuel sensor to attach to your exhaust. You just have to go by feel and sound. out, right? You can almost hear it. You'll eventually get it. It's gonna take some time. Gonna be a lot of time underneath the weather here. There you go. Tip, 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 but it's not like dying tip, tip, tip. This is not hot at all, this bar right here. But the valve cover, oh yeah, within split seconds you can feel how hot it is. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, since she's so close to me right now, my little niece here doesn't know any better. All she knows is wheels. What are you doing? Spidey. Okay. Okay, we'll tune it some more. But look at this guy right here. He's, oh my gosh, he's riding that there. Oh, there he goes. Look at him. I'm almost hearing. I'm about to hit the kill switch. Look at him. He's going. He's going. One drop. One drop. Hopefully my sister didn't see that. Alright, so there we go. Okay, it took about a good 40 minutes for this to all happen. With tuning and everything.
Hey, come here.
So we're going to find out why. Hopefully she's still not aware of it. She's feeding the dog. Paul feeding a dog? No, I know. There we go, scoop of dog food. Oh, she's not paying attention to the oil drip. Until she comes, then she'll scream. Anytime. Let's get this evidence out of the way, shall we? Oh man, look at this. Oh, you know what? Because I touched this white rag. Look at this. Look at this. Just a little piece of paper. That's how hot this sucker is. See that? You can tell how it can fastly scorch your skin. It's just burning motor oil. All right. Come on, let's go. She knows how to talk fluently now, the language. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and face the opposite direction here and continue where we were. Pretend we didn't know what happened. We got to put this mirror away. And I need a new tripod too, in addition to all my other dilemmas. Alright. Okay, careful. No, it's hot. Hot. You don't want to touch it, okay? No, it's hot. Hot, okay? Engine's hot. Engine's hot.
Hey, are we going to go to the zoo?
Yeah, we're going, sure.